Yeah.
Welcome to the Wise Take DFS podcast. I am your host, CK013. You can find me on Twitter at CK_013. And I'm joined once again by one of Wise Take's finest DFS analysts, Mr. CashinDFS. You could find him on Twitter at CashinDFS. Cash, how you doing tonight, man?
Good. I should have this basketball game on though. How much time is left?
I don't know because I left the basketball game to do the show.
I should have it on my TV right here.
Yeah, if you have the capability of that, yes, you should do that because it was getting real. Well, it's
got to be close to being over.
It's a little too real right now. It looks like Utah's up by 20, so a little too real. But I told him on the live stream today.
Good.
I was like,
I always root for the underdog.
Oh yeah, me too. But I told him on the live stream, the NBA live stream today. Me and Johnny did the live stream. I told him, I said, Russell Westbrook is going to be all aggressive. He's probably going to get in foul trouble. Russ.
Did he?
Yes, he did. I believe he had 4 fouls, like at some point in the third quarter. And yeah,
he said he guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. Rubio would not get another triple double.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's still time in the game. Rubio right now is 13 points, 6 rebounds, and 8 assists. So, as of right now, Westbrook is keeping his word even with the 4 fouls. But there's still like 6 minutes left. The thing is, it's a 20-point game, so he'll probably get pulled soon. Another like 5 minutes or so.
You like Rubio? You like Rubio yet?
Oh man, I love Rubio, man.
Because at the beginning of the year when I was trying to say play him, you hated this guy.
Oh man, well, he was killing us.
You like him now, right?
He was killing us every day. I liked him last year. I wanted my Knicks to get him last year. When Tibbs wanted to trade him to the Knicks, I was super excited. They were going to trade him for Derrick Rose. I was pumped. And then they didn't actually, it didn't happen, obviously. And I was pissed. And then this year, he's in Utah, and I played him in the beginning because I like the dude, and I think he's good. And he was just killing me, man. He was just destroying me every day. Just,
There became a certain point where he just started balling.
He just figured it out. Yeah, he just needed some time to figure it out. And like I think, was it you or Paulie? I think it was Paulie who made a point about like at the beginning of the season, he played in Spain or whatever, his home league. He's a little tired. It's like similar to what we saw in Dragic. Dragic did the same thing. He started off real slow. And
yeah, I was about to say Dragic.
Mm-hmm. And then eventually they could kind of click.
Yeah, these older dudes that do it.
Yeah, agreed. Figuring something out. But anyway, man, how'd you do in
baseball? Mitchell is a baller.
Mitchell is a baller, yes.
Mitchell's a baller. Mitchell's rookie of the year.
Yeah, but I
don't care what nobody says. He did not have a year to work out, weights, practice, none of that. He's rookie of the year. Nah, but baseball is good. Yeah. Love baseball. This is why I fade the Rockies in Coors almost all the time.
Yeah.
I love them today. Going against what I feel is the worst pitcher in baseball, and I still faded them.
Yeah,
and it worked out. It's not always going to work out, but all the stacks just went ham except my favorite one, which is Seattle. But I still got 2 dongs out of it, so I can't be mad at it.
Yeah.
But Cruz Big Fat Donut was not pretty.
Yeah, no, not
And
pretty.
he just put a little sprinkle on top in his last at bat where he got out again.
Yeah.
He said, shh.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought overall me and Paulie had a pretty good wide stream today, man. We nailed a lot of the stuff. Maybe not like the top like stacks, but like the secondary ones, and definitely I think we were on the right stuff. I was way wrong on Yarlin Garcia. I took a chance. And, oh my god, the Dodgers, man, just they can't hit a lefty. But what I'm excited to talk to you on this slate about them because they're gonna face another lefty, and this lefty, I mean, this guy sucks. Like this guy is real bad. So it's like. Do I go again?
Well, so is old dude.
Reject Yarlin Garcia, but like he did this to the Cubs. He did this to a couple teams already. So, like what I mean, he's done this to a couple teams.
I don't know how he's doing it.
I don't know how he's doing it either. But maybe.
Who do you say the top stack of the day was?
What today over the White Sox? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
That's what I say too.
Oh, you're asking. Wait, you mean like as a?
No, who you thought was the best
who did
stack
I think was the
today?
best stack today? Who did that before? Oh, the Rockies. And then, oh, yeah, of course, the Rockies, right? Like we all did.
No. I'm talking after. I'm saying after everything is done.
Sox,
which stack do you think was the best?
White Sox.
Yeah.
My account tells me the White Sox were the best.
I agree.
I look at DraftKings. What's the counter at the top? The White Sox ones. Okay. It's just like, they were the best stack today.
I got Abreu. Abreu was 5%.
Yeah,
5%.
Yeah. He went nutty. Moncada, I think it was, went nutty, man. Yeah. Oh, Ezra did, phenomenal. They were great. And, yeah. Tiny, like very low ownership, too. But, yeah, it was a pretty good day for me. More so in cash for me. I fell short just a little bit in the tournaments. Had some Yankees and White Sox stacks that just kind of fell through and needed, like, Hicks to do something against, a position player was in the game. Thought he was going to throw me ball to Hicks. He threw me ball to Hicks, and Hicks just didn't know what to do with it. Popped it up. Could have been a huge night. But I'll take it. I went on my cash game, so, I'll take it and move on. I will say, though, the projections...
faded the Yankees. Never fun.
Yeah, they went bananas. The projections on point. Wise take projections on point. Definitely did the trick for me tonight. Anyway, Cash, we got an 11-game slate here, man. We got an 11-game slate, so let's get to this. It would be even bigger. There's actually 4 games that are on before 7, and I think FanDuel is probably doing an all-day slate, maybe an early slate. I don't know, but DraftKings is not there. As of right now, they only have like the Pick'em and the Showdown. Like, they're not even doing, like, a regular early slate from what it looks like, which I thought was weird. But, nowadays they just do stuff. They just do stuff with no explanation because they're DraftKings. Regardless, we are going to talk about the main slate. And in this main slate, we are starting with Jacob Faria of the Tampa Bay Rays visiting Alex Cobb, maybe some revenge, of the Baltimore Orioles. Total here is 8.5. Baltimore minus 115. Home favorite. What you got here, man?
Hold on. Well, if my computer didn't suck, I could pull this thing up.
It's funny you say that because your camera is frozen right now as well.
Oh man, this computer. Well, I don't think it's my computer. I think it's my internet.
Oh, yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah. It's probably your internet. I know it's not your computer. It's definitely your internet.
Yeah, it's not a computer. It better not be the freaking computer.
Exactly.
Who? Faria, you said?
Yeah.
Versus who?
Cobb. Faria. Oh, wait. Is that not right? Let me go. I'm looking at one. Yeah. Faria and Cobb. Faria and Cobb, man. Throwing me off there. 15-mile-per-hour winds blowing in from right field, by the way.
Blowing in?
Yeah, blowing in.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a fan of Faria, personally.
Me too.
You piece of crap. So, I do. How much is Faria?
DraftKings, he's 6'3", I can tell you that.
Oh, yeah. And he's cheap on FanDuel, too. Against Baltimore. There's rain in this game.
Yes, it does look like some rain, 82% precipitation. So there is some rain.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I do like Faria. I think Cobb is not very good. So, I don't know. I mean, it really just depends on the weather. If I can pitch him or not. If the weather is okay, where I can get a certain number of innings in, I will go there. But I don't want to go to Cobb even against a terrible team.
Yeah.
So that's no. Really, only thing I want here is Faria.
Yeah. I think I'm on the same page with you here.
Or Machado.
Yeah, I'll take Machado for sure. That guy is just hot. That guy is hot right now, man. That dude is just man on a mission. But yeah, I'm with you, man. I think Faria is all I'm really looking at. It's like I'm not gonna pay 6-7 for Cobb if I don't have to, and I don't think I have to. I mean, he's more expensive than Faria, and I think Faria is better than he is right now. So You know, it just doesn't seem
Oh,
right,
I do too.
right? Like, isn't it like by a pretty good margin too? Like, I mean, I'm sorry, Alex Cobb, come on, man. Like, it's been a while, man. It's been a while since you've been relevant, man. But
the problem is like, I just don't know what I would want against him.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Miller.
But there are a bunch of games, so like maybe we don't have.
Yeah,
to,
no. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And winds are blowing.
But I do love the
stuff.
like. Oh, it is how much?
15 mile per hour from my field.
Oh, okay.
You know
yeah, no, never mind.
It's like, do we want to play that game? I don't want to play that game. It's nasty. You know. I'm with Faria. I think Faria is pretty. Machado, right? Faria or Machado.
Yeah.
Let's go to this next one. We got a bunch of these games starting at 7. Okay. Next up, we got Robbie Ray of the Arizona Diamondbacks visiting Vince Velasquez of the Philadelphia Phillies. Total here is 7.5. Philly a -109 home favorite, slight home favorite. Another game where we're going to be dealing with some precipitation. I guess it's the whole north. Yeah, it looks like it's the whole Northeast. So, light rain. This says light rain, 70% chance of precipitation. There's 11 mile per hour winds blowing from right field to left field. So just directly across. First base to third base. So that sucks. We already know. Hopefully this weather forecast clear up a little bit because we already know that it looks like the entire Northeast is going to rain. And so I live in the Northeast, so that really sucks for multiple reasons. What you got here?
I mean, I would say I like Ray, but it's kind of scaring me this year. Probably not. I personally like the Phillies lineup. They got a lot of lefties though. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't want to pitch Ray. His velocity is down. He gets hit hard. He's expensive. I don't know. Maybe on Ray. But Velasquez, I never play. Ever. But the Diamondbacks are cold, so I mean, I guess he's an option if you want to go that route, but not for me. Bryce Hoskins. That's the play.
Hoskins is the
and on the other side, exactly, you're damn right. On the other side, Goldie, Pollock, Peralta. They're all right, but like I said, they've been cold. They've been really cold. Mm-hmm. Did they wake up over the weekend?
It's going to take a lot of waking up for them to really, really wake up after how cold they have been.
And they're away from home. I mean, it's going to happen sooner or later.
Mm-hmm.
Velasquez is a guy that will definitely, he can hook it up for you.
Mm-hmm. He can also strike out a bunch of dudes. I might.
He does.
Velasquez, man. He's only 7K on DraftKings. Might need an SP2. I mean, think about this from my standpoint. I just found out Faria might not be able to, we got some weather concerns. The other option was Cobb so far. I peeked ahead real quick and I see Jordan Zimmerman and Chad Kuhl. I'm going to be in a tough spot finding an SP2 that's cheap. So Vince Velasquez all of a sudden seems a bit more attractive to me against Arizona. With Tyson Ross struck out like 11 of these dudes, something like that, 10, 11 of these dudes.
Yeah, no doubt. How much is Ray on DK?
11K, man.
Oh, hell no. Nah.
Right? It's like,
yeah, you give me Velasquez over him all day.
Like, I don't know. Yeah,
I mean, Velasquez has been pretty dang good.
He's been a little better, right? I mean, he was good at one time. He got hurt, he came back, and he just hasn't been as good. But he's been starting to get back to it. It looks like he's starting to put it together. But you're right, man. He gives it up to lefties, and Arizona has a lot of lefties. So if these guys happen to get hot,
his thing is that he'll be good, and then he'll just get destroyed in one inning.
He'll get you like 6 strikeouts through 3, and you're like cruising, and then the 5th comes, and all of a sudden it's just home run after home run. It's like, what's going on? You start going backwards. It's like the escalator.
But with how cold they are,
yeah, they're cold.
He's only 7.5 on FanDuel too.
I'm saying, man, he's got the K upside. So
he's been good 3 games in a row, and good versus Atlanta in Atlanta, which.
That's impressive.
Like that. That's where you think he'll really get blowed up.
Yeah.
He only gave up 3 earned runs, struck out 7.
Yeah.
Like that's good. That's real good versus Atlanta for him.
I agree. I think if we find out he has a good ump, we might have to look. But it might rain here. We don't even know if we can play the guy. My right hand. Or Rhys Hoskins. Rhys Hoskins all day. That dude. Yes. Rhys Hoskins. I really don't know how to say his name. But, yes. I'll play that dude. On the regular.
I mean, Descalso is okay, but he's been being popular because he's so cheap. But this is a big slate, so he probably won't be.
It's so funny, like the price discrepancies, like between their good players and their bad players, like Pollock and Goldschmidt on DraftKings, 4.8 and 5K, Peralta even 4.1, and then it's like Descalso 2.9, Avila 3K, Nick Ahmed 2.9, Dyson 2.9, like
you want to hear FanDuel?
What is it?
Goldschmidt 4.6, Pollock 4.1, Peralta 3.5, Avila 2.1.
All right, FanDuel's got some serious
Owens 2.4.
FanDuel
Dyson 2.1.
FanDuel was a shit show today because the Padres.
I didn't even play FanDuel today.
I'm glad because the Padres were like ridiculously cheap and they did happen to go off. Like they put up.
I know. I tweeted
runs.
FanDuel.
It's just like that was ridiculous.
Every Padre was 3-1 or under except Villanueva.
Yeah, FanDuel. I haven't played you in a while, and with that attitude, I'm not gonna. So get it together, please, because we need you, FanDuel. We need you to cooperate, FanDuel. We need you. We need you in the industry. Keep the industry going. We need you.
I'm glad they didn't. I'm kind of glad they didn't answer me because they was just sent back some automated horse shit saying, "Oh, we're sorry," and blah blah blah. You're bullshit. I can't. I hate getting those automated. Yeah. Every bat in cores for the Padres was 3-1 or less.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was insane.
I don't even want to talk about it. I'll be cursing them out.
Agreed.
So stupid.
FanDuel, please, man. I'm asking you. Get it together. We want you to succeed. We want you to do well. You got it. That ain't going to last, man. That ain't going to fly. You got to change that, man. Anyway, let's move on to the next game, man. I think we agree that Velasquez is interesting. Robbie Ray scares us. We have some weather to worry about. I think we agree that if you're not playing Velasquez, you can play some of these cheaper lefties like Descalso and Avila. And then I think we agree Rhys Hoskins, always in play.
Oh, definitely. And I can also say that being with Arizona being so cold, if they're going to be way under-owned, I can stack them because at the end of the day, it is Arizona, and they can go off.
Yeah, it's true. And it's a small park. It's still Philly. Yeah, small park still. Next game, we've got Detroit visiting Pittsburgh. That's Jordan Zimmerman visiting the smooth sounds of Chad. Cool. Total is 8.5.
Detroit
Pittsburgh,
and Pittsburgh
is a -160 home favorite. You didn't see that coming. What you got here?
Who's the favorite?
Pittsburgh, man, big time. -160.
Chad Kuhl's the favorite, huh?
Chad Kuhl is a big time favorite. Jordan Zimmerman is like playing with a concussion or something, man. You see that ball get hit off his head?
Oh yeah, that's the guy that got. Yeah, that's the dude who got hit in the face.
Yeah, man, and he made his next start and everything, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I give him props for that, but at the same time, he's a soldier. Yeah, he's a soldier, but he might not be all there right now. That's all I'm saying. Might be a soldier with a couple screws loose. I've had a concussion, man. I had a rib back concussion. And this is no joke, man. I was out of commission for a long time, and then again, I'm not a pro baseball player, and I didn't have a baseball hit me in the head. I had something else hit me in the head a little harder.
Did you say the weather here?
I did not, but it's actually not as bad. So it says some overcast, so it may not rain. 54% precipitation, much lower than the other games we were talking about. But 10-mile-per-hour winds are projected to be blowing in from left field. Of course, all this stuff can change. We're reading this the night before. But so far of the East Coast games, this seems to be the nicest weather we've seen. Maybe it rains a
Temperature?
little. 53 degrees, so not bad for Pittsburgh, but not good for anywhere else because that still sucks at this time of year.
So 53 with 10-mile-an-hour winds blowing in. I sure wish I had FanGraphs up, but I can't because my internet sucks. I had to close it out.
I did notice that when you did that, you've been completely clear and everything.
Yeah. FanGraphs just takes up a lot.
It is a beast. It is a beast.
I want to say this, but I don't want to say this.
What do you want to know? I'll look it up. How about that?
No, I don't need you to look nothing up. But if I could actually see it, then I might actually not say this, or it might be more. What's the word I'm looking for? Enthusiastic about saying this.
Okay. Yeah.
But I kind of like Jordan Zimmerman.
I
It's not a dude.
Don't know where you're going with this.
It's not a dude I typically go with. I mean, he was pretty good against them the first start. He struck out 8 of them.
He was.
Gave up 4 earned runs.
I actually played him against Baltimore in his last game, so I was only kidding. But I did actually play him against Baltimore, so I was just joking. But it just seemed like the right time to do it because you were anyway.
I think Pittsburgh is cooling off some, even though they've been hot. And whenever Harrison is out, like I think he's kind of like the heartbeat of the lineup. So with him out, I'll look to pick on them a little more. I think he's decent for tournaments. Like you're not doing this in cash at all. But he should be low owned. It's great weather for pitchers, great park for pitchers. So I kind of like it. And he's a righty, so I'm not as worried about Sean Rodriguez, which is one of my dudes. Guy's a baller.
Dude has been balling, man. He jacked one off Nola to start the game the other day.
Yeah, he's a baller.
Yeah.
I mean, he can still hit it out against a righty, but I want him against a lefty. Yeah. So I do like it some. At the same time, you could stack against him because they do got. But I want the guys with the real power. So that's Dickerson, Josh Bell, or Rodriguez because it's cold and the wind's blowing in. But I'm probably not playing none of these guys. And against Chad Kuhl, I could maybe go there, but it does limit that ISO to them righties. Struggles against lefties. So, yeah, I'm not playing no Detroit. I'm not playing no Pittsburgh. And I might play a little Jordan Zimmerman.
Yeah, I think the most I'd want from either side here is like a one-off, maybe 2 guys if wanted, like on Detroit. Leonis Martin, I think that dude is actually really good. He is also a lefty, but I think he's actually pretty good. And then Heimer Candelario, that guy's just been red hot. That guy's been smashing every day. I prefer Detroit against a lefty for obvious reasons, but against Chad Kuhl, I can see a one-off if you wanted to. You know, Martin's got the potential to get one of the things that Cash hates the most, but I think the rest of the people would take triples.
What? But, triples? I hate triples.
I know you do too. I know you do, but Martin can get some, and like I think some people might take that. So like a one-off, maybe 2. I'm not crazy about the bats. Pitchers, I hope that as we go on this 11-game slate, we don't have to look back at these guys. But on DraftKings, we got to rush 2 guys if we can't find anybody. Because Faria and Velasquez are 2 guys we can consider, but they might have some weather issues. So, then we would have to take a look here, and I think both pitchers would, we'd have to take a look. I think I prefer Zimmerman with you, but Kuhl's actually coming off a pretty good game himself against Colorado. When I say good game, I mean good game for his price, but Zimmerman is much cheaper, so I prefer, if I'm going to go dumpster diving, I would prefer to go with the cheap stuff. You know what I'm saying?
What is Zimmerman on DK?
6K. Chad Kuhl is 6'9". You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Yeah.
I'll be playing DK again today. DK is easy money.
There you go. Next up, we got your boys, Cash. Let's talk about your boys who just got no hit. Boston Red Sox, Rick Porcello, visiting J.A. Happ, the lefty from the Toronto Blue Jays, a familiar face indeed. Total here is 8.5. Toronto is a plus 100 home underdog. Talk to me about your boys, man. You think they're going to go cold? Do you think they're going to wake up? Who's your daddy?
I mean, I'm not going to let one... I'm glad it was, like I had a couple of folks tweet me like, is this Jesus? Is Mania Jesus? I'm like, hey man, Mania's been balling. I love Mania. Would I have stacked Boston against Mania that night? I probably would have because I was just stack him every day. But it was a It was a NASCAR Saturday night, so I didn't have to worry about a damn thing because I wasn't playing no baseball. So it didn't hurt me. Might have hurt all these other assholes that stacked them. Did not hurt me. So I will go right back to the well. I am not afraid of J.A. Happ. So if everybody wants to be afraid of that, Manaea pitched him a great game. Hats off to him, just like Hanley tweeted him. He said, "You were awesome tonight, bruh. Congratulations. You dominated us. But we are still the hottest team in baseball. JD Martinez is against a lefty. Betts, crushing baseballs. Super expensive. Hanley, yes. I will stack them against. I will stack them today. I will have a Boston Red Sox stack. Believe it. And I also like Porcello. Porcello's been pretty dang good this year. He has looked really good to me. So I could play him. It's not necessarily my favorite thing. And I don't even know how many sliders he throws because can't even look. I don't think he throws any. I don't think he throws any. But he's just been really good. I have interest. What's his price on DK?
Oh, Porcello?
Yeah.
9.5, dude. It's kind of high. Kind of really high.
Yeah. It'll just bring his ownership down. I'm just afraid of smoke.
I mean, so far, he's been like one of the better options. I mean, we talked about Ray. Ray sounds like we know he has upside, but we looked at his numbers, and it's like a ticking time bomb before he starts getting beat up. And like Philly strikes out a lot, but they actually strike out a lot of like more against righties actually. So,
what is Porcello's hard contact this season? You can tell me that.
Yeah, I'll look it up for you right now, my man. Porcello, Rick Porcello, my man. What is your hard contact rate? Mr. CashinDFS wants to know. It's actually 25.7% for the season. Not bad.
That sounds about right. The dude has been good.
He's been
and
really
that's why I always wanted to target him because he gives us so much hard contact. But this year, it looks like he's going back to 2016 where he was dominant.
Yeah. Yep.
But I will say, if you want to go against him, it's Smoke, it's Granderson, Grichuk probably, Diaz maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, you could always stack Toronto. I mean, I like quite a bit of their bats.
Yeah, Porcello seems relatively safe, but he's known to give up a run or two. He's not a guy that's going to go out there and shut everybody out every day. I think Porcello's interesting. We'll put him to the side. He's 9.5. I don't love it, but so far we haven't really seen like that SP1 type that I feel confident in. So I'm going to put him to the side.
Who would you rather play, Robbie Ray or Porcello?
Oh, God. That's a tough question right now. In a cash game, I'd probably go with Robbie Ray to secure the strikeouts. In a tournament, I'd probably go with Porcello. I would just think, who do you think would be more popular? That's my question. Porcello or Ray?
I'm
just curious. Like, what do you think most people would think? Like, what's perception like on Ray right now? Because I've been anti-Ray for like a couple days. I mean, a couple starts now. But, like, that's not the consensus on the rest of the people. Ray has been, like, a man of the people, if you know what I'm saying. He's been popular.
Yeah, but these people got to see his velocities down. And
well, I tried to show that to him. The Giants had a chance to show that to him, and they really didn't, you know? They just didn't want to show it.
Well, the Giants are the Giants.
Yeah, it's true.
These guys can rock him.
Yeah, and, like, I feel like, I mean, like, think about this. Robbie Ray's an underdog to Vince Velasquez. I mean, it's got to count for something. So I would honestly prefer Rick Porcello, I think, just because, number one, he's backed by a really good offense, and number two, Toronto's offense has not been great. I know they had a pretty good series against the Yankees, like, kind of. Not even, they had, like, one good game where they put up runs, I think. I don't know, man. I'm going to hope that there's something else out there. We got something out there. Oh, no.
I mean, with this price, I just... I don't know. I mean, I don't know. People like to target against Philly, I guess. Not me, really.
Yeah, I don't think I like either guy too much. I think Porcello's interesting.
Like,
you know, You know what I just
I like
realized?
Porcello more. I'd rather pitch Porcello for the savings.
Yeah, we're good. We have other pitching options. There's a few guys to talk to, but yeah, I think I prefer Porcello for the savings also. But I don't mind J.A. Happ, man. Like, I don't wanna like you said, I don't wanna let one start do it. It's not that, but J.A. Happ actually has really good numbers against these Boston guys. Like, very few of these guys have hit him well. I'm not like JD's 3 for 10. He's got the small sample, but obviously J.A. Happ's played these guys a lot. Nunez is only 6 for 21. Hanley Ramirez 6 for 32. Mookie Betts is only 5 for 26. Even Jackie Bradley's 1 for 14. Benintendi's 0 for 10. Well, he's a lefty, so I guess that makes sense. But so I don't mind the Happ in a tournament setting. You know what I mean? Like put it this way: Porcello would be like the cash game play to me, and J.A. Happ would be the tournament. I'm not saying that I'm going to play those guys in either one. I'm just saying in this scenario, if you could only pick one or the other, I think that Happ would be my tournament option, and I would play Porcello in a cash game scenario. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel you, but I don't want to do it.
I know.
I don't want to pitch J.A. Happ.
I don't blame you. There's other pitchers, Cash. There's other pitchers. We might not have to. Let's move on to this other one. We got Andrew Triggs coming off a straight ass whooping of the Oakland Athletics, visiting Cole Hamels. Also, I think coming off of a straight ass whooping. I don't know. I just say that because I'm not a fan of Cole Hamels. Total here is 9.5. Texas is a 100 plus 100 home underdog. What do you got here, man?
What do I have here? I think Cole Hamels is way past his prime. Hold on, let me click on this right here. Cole Hamels. I'll be second against Cole Hamels today.
Hell yeah.
I'm pretty sure that Oakland will be pretty popular again.
Yeah.
But I'm good. They're going to put Piscotty in the 2-hole against lefties. I love that. Like, I lost Piscotty today. And then after I wrote everything, I seen him in the 2-hole. I'm like, oh, yeah. Really like that. But, yeah. Crush Davis, Piscotty, Simeon. I mean, you could play Lowry, even though I like him much better against righties. But that bullpen is garbage. Chapman, yes, please. Take that. I loved him. Is Joyce? Joyce is hurt, right? He's not going to play against a lefty anyway. He'll probably sit.
Yeah.
Kenya, whatever the hell his name is, Pinder. I mean, there's just so much power all up and down this, except your boy Lucroy, not him. Never him.
I'll play Lucroy anyway, just because you said that, bro.
You got it, bro. You have all of that.
Caught him out, man. I'm gonna pull the BVP card with Lucroy.
You can have all of that. I'm good. And I don't want nobody against Triggs, really, except Gallo. And Chirinos. Chirinos hit one out today.
He did, finally. Finally hit one.
It's his second one.
He's got 2.
I mean, I liked him. I wish the LA kid wasn't so popular because I would have had Chirinos somewhere. And I would have had Gallo. And I would have had Chu. I don't think nobody else did nothing except Chirinos. But yeah, the lefties. Mazzara, Chu, Gallo, and then Chirinos has power against everybody.
Yeah, Triggs is coming off like a horrible start. He got bombed by the White Sox, man. The White Sox ate his ass up. So I would be down to stack up this game with the bats, man. I'm going to keep playing Oakland because they have been very good against lefties, and then I don't like Cole Hamels. I think he's bad. And so, yeah, I like the Athletic stack. I like the Ranger stack. I guess Triggs is okay because he did have a pretty good game against Texas earlier, and he's 7-6, so he's an option for sure. But this time, I think the last time that game was in Oakland, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was.
So this time it's in Texas. A little bit of a different situation. And so,
I mean, Triggs has been pretty good except that last start.
Yeah. No, yeah, no, he has. He's been decent, but like I said, I put him to the side as an option for an SP2, but I also think that the Texas bats are viable as well because he has shown us he is capable of getting blown up, and this time he's going to be playing in a little more of a hitter's atmosphere.
I can't believe Cole Hamels he's just so bad to me.
I love it,
and he absolutely dominated this team.
Yeah.
He struck out 11 in 5 innings.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I don't care. I hope that Brink keeps Oakland's ownership down, please. Everybody say how great Cole Hamels was against them earlier in the year, please.
Yeah, man. I just refuse to believe that, like, if these guys can hit Sale and Price, like, I just refuse to believe they can't hit Cole Hamels.
If Cole Hamels makes me lose today, so be it.
Yeah, yeah. But I disagree with. I agree with you, and I now hope to God that he does not. I really hope, because I just committed and agreed, and I have a personal bias against Cole Hamels, so that just throwing that out there. Anyway, let's move on to this next one here.
Oh, I got a big bias against him. I think he sucks balls.
Yeah, I hear you. Shohei Ohtani of the Los Angeles Angels visiting Charlie Morton. Shohei. That's what I said. Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei. love that name.
You're just repeating me because you like the name. Like, okay. He's like, I want to say it. Shohei. Visiting Charlie Morton.
Shohei.
Of the Houston Astros. 8.5 is the total. Houston is a -150 home favorite. Talk to me about your boy. Say Cash. What's his name?
Shohei. I love Shohei. Shohei doesn't got no blister. Shohei got his stuff pushed in by the Red Sox. Mm-hmm. They try to say he got a blister. Man, that kid, he didn't pitch in Kansas City. He had like 2 or 3 extra days off. He ain't have no blister in 2 innings. I guarantee you he ain't have no freaking blister. He just got it pushed in. Like Boston Red Sox just put it to his ass. And I told you later that day I was so happy because I found out I didn't know this. I mean, I don't pay much attention to off-season baseball. I got stuff to do. Like I got other sports to do. But he turned down the Red Sox. Ohtani turned down the Red Sox. So you know what I got to say to Ohtani? I'm glad you sucked. And I hate you. I hate Ohtani now. He turned down my team. I want that kid. That kid is special. I want him on my squad. You turn him down, I hate you, bruh. And I will still play him every single day. I don't give a damn. I can hate him. He can still win me money. I don't mean I like him. I hate Ohtani. Okay, y'all got that? I hate him. But I like Ohtani today. Houston is terrible. Houston's bad. They're just bad. I could play Ohtani. I could stack Houston because they're Houston. And Charlie Morton is the most expensive. He's the most expensive on DK too, right?
Yeah.
Like I said today, the Angels have really cooled off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They've really cooled off. So Morton is an option. They're not striking out a ton. They did. How many strikeouts did Cole get today?
Let me see exactly. He had a pretty good game
because he was.
But
they only had. I think it was like 2-0. I think Houston scored 0.
Yeah, it was 2-0. And Cole Hamels. Garrett Cole went 7 innings, 8 Ks. Pretty good.
8. That's good.
It's not excessive, but it's good.
Yeah. I don't think I'll be going to Charlie Morton today. I think he's a pretty good option, but with the price, should be popular, I would think, on this slate.
Yeah.
I just don't think I'll be going there today. I mean, I'll look into it after the show once I start doing research, but I have a feeling that I'm not going to go there, just like I didn't go to Cole today. I went to Carrasco, and they pulled him after 80 pitches because they're assholes. But what can I do? I think I made the right decision.
He had an extremely low pitch count, Carrasco, today. Like, throughout the whole game.
I know. They pulled him at 80, 81, 82, something like that.
And how deep did he go? He went like 7 or 8 innings, didn't he?
Exactly. I was pissed. He could have had a complete game.
He should have got the complete game. That was some bullshit.
Yeah, damn right. Yeah. Oh yeah, for real.
Yeah, Ohtani only a tournament option for me just because of the fact that Houston doesn't strike out a ton. But I think Ohtani has special stuff, so I think he has potential of striking out these guys. So I think I will play some Ohtani in tournaments. And Charlie Morton, it's tough, man. Like, I mean, maybe he's the cash game guy that people are going to go to on DraftKings just because like they typically always like pick like the most expensive dude in the obvious spot, and like Garrett Cole was okay. But Charlie Morton makes me a little uneasy. Like, in the right matchup, I don't mind him. I'm just not totally sold. Like, Garrett Cole impressed me a ton. Like, Charlie Morton, I don't know. I'm just not totally sold on Charlie Morton. And so him playing a team that doesn't strike out a ton, even though they're cold, like, I'm just concerned about upside. But I guess there's a factor of, say, like almost a little feeling of safety because of how cold the Angels have been. But I mean, they're the ones who won 2-0 today, so even the win's not guaranteed. If Houston's bats don't wake up, they had a couple good games against a couple bad pitchers, and next thing you know.
I mean, Charlie Morton has been awesome. I mean, the dude has pitched what, 25 innings, and he's gave up 2 earned runs.
Yeah, no, he's been good.
And the K's is 8, 12, 7, 6.
He's been good, but his opponents though. He's faced Baltimore, San Diego, and Texas. Seattle is the one where I'm okay. I like that. You know what I mean? Seattle's the one I think, okay, that was a pretty good test and you passed. But his other ones, man, like, come on. Baltimore, San Diego, Texas, like, you got to give me a little more than that. And he faced all of those guys at home, too. Seattle was impressive. Going into Seattle and doing what you did to them, that was impressive to me. So he did prove
it was, because Seattle made me want to not play Cole, even though I still did it because he's been so great. I still played him, but it made me not want to play him because I didn't think he had decay upside, and he didn't.
He didn't.
But Morton came out the next day and did his thing.
Yeah,
I think Charlie Morton is a great option.
Yeah.
Am I going to be playing Charlie Morton today? I doubt it because I'm not going to be playing cash. So I just don't think I'm going to be going here. Hey, he's a good option though. I like both these pitchers in this game. I don't think I'm gonna have much bad exposure here.
No, me either. I don't think I will. I think I'll be playing both pitchers in some degree. I'm not exactly sure how much yet. Got to see how the rest of the builds go. But I'm with you. I'm not on the bats on either side here. Let's keep it moving. We've got Zach Wheeler of my New York Mets visiting Luke Weaver of the St. Louis Cardinals. Total here is 8. St. Louis a -170 home favorite. Damn. What you got here?
So we got your ace on the hill today, huh? Zach Wheeler. Zach Wheeler, the ace of the Mets. The new ace of the Mets.
No.
Didn't Luke Weaver get absolutely obliterated this weekend?
Yeah, the Cubs embarrassed him. Yeah, the Cubs.
It was last week.
It was on the 19th. His last start.
Okay, I think it was early, so I didn't play it.
Yeah, he got destroyed. The Cubs whooped his ass. 6 earned runs, 4 innings, 9 hits that day.
Huh. Damn. I don't know. I love Luke Wheeler. I love him.
Did you just say Luke Wheeler? I think you just combined their names together.
I did. Luke Weaver. I love Luke Weaver. I'm a big fan of this dude.
Me too. I like the kid.
I don't know. I don't necessarily want to put him on the mound against Conforto, but Bruce is so bad. So
Bruce is real bad.
Yeah, Bruce is just The only thing I got to worry about is Conforto and Cabrera, and of course Cespedes. I mean, you can never not be worried about him. I don't know. I think Luke Weaver is okay for tournaments. I think Wheeler. No. even though he's the new ace of the Mets, I don't think I'll be doing it because I really like St. Louis. You can give me Carpenter and Fowler for sure. I'd love Jose Martinez, but don't know if I'll be going there. Where's Fam at? Carpenter, Fowler, Fam, DeJong is probably my favorite 4 bats on St. Louis, but I don't love it.
Yeah, I don't have a great read on this game first look. I wish Wheeler was a little more cheap. Like, he's actually more expensive than Weaver on DraftKings by $200. Could you believe that? He's actually as bigger underdog he is. I know I've done to do with the equation, but I want to see which way this line moves. I'm kind of curious here because Luke Weaver did play the Mets once before. He did okay. He went 5 innings. It was in Citi Field. He went 5 innings. I think it was like the first game for both teams' first games of the season, I think. But anyway,
he only struck out 3 though.
Yeah, that was my concern. Like, I know the Mets strike out a ton to lefties, but they don't usually strike out all that much against righties. I mean, don't get me wrong. Right now it's 22.4%, but that's still only 19th in the league. So, in terms of like what the rest of the league is doing, like they don't strike out a ton against lefties. So I mean against righties. I'm sorry. So like that's a little concerning, but I will say the Mets bats have really been cold here. Like you got to see, like Cespedes is one of the coldest hitters on the planet right now. I say this. The man's gotten like 2 or 3 game-winning hits in the last 3 games. He's literally going like 0 for 4, and then he's up with a runner on second, and he's hitting like a CNI single, and the Mets win the game. That's how the Mets have been winning lately. And Cespedes is actually really cool. I think his strikeout percentage right now is like in the 30s or something like that. So I think Weaver is definitely in play, but there are a lot of lefties here. I mean, you know, we do have a lot. Asdrubal Cabrera actually has been playing well. Conforto, we know, is a great hitter. It's just a matter of, you know, he could just go off at any point. So like, I kind of see both sides, as weird as that is. And then for Zach Wheeler, like I said, I just wish it was cheaper. If he was cheaper, I'd take a chance. I think he has a chance to get like 14, 15 DraftKings points, you know, but he's got to be cheap for that to be enough. Otherwise, it's just not enough. So, like, I don't know. I guess the Cardinals bats definitely are appealing to me. And I'm with Luke Weaver and the Mets, I'm kind of 50-50 on. I want to play Weaver. I like Weaver, but at the same time, I mean, after what the Cubs just did to the kid, I'm a little nervous. You know what I mean? Like the lack of strikeouts, right? Like if he's not striking guys out, he's giving up hard contact, it seems.
Like we should be sitting Jay Bruce and playing some Nemo. Yeah, like, can we do that?
That's true. That's a good point.
Like let Jay Bruce pinch hit for a couple of days, and maybe he can get his mind right.
Yeah, he's got that. I'm pretty sure he's dealing with like plantar fasciitis and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. See if we can find that spot we like. I still haven't found a spot that I love, to be honest. I mean, I found a couple players I love, but I still haven't found a really like nut spot I like. Anyway,
God, Paul DeJong is so expensive.
Well, how much is he over there? He's been hot.
4.3. 4.3
on FanDuel.
Yeah,
he's 4.2 on DraftKings. I'm like, that's expected, but damn, on FanDuel.
And their price difference on FanDuel is 900. 7.6 to 8.5.
Wow.
Wheeler to Weaver.
Wow. Whoa, wait. How much is Wheeler on FanDuel?
7.6.
Oh, what? And Weaver's 8.5?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Maybe DraftKings knows something we don't. I don't know. That's interesting. Anyway, Zach Davies of the Milwaukee Brewers visiting Ian Kennedy of the Kansas City Royals. Cam's Brewers, of course. Wisco's Brewers, of course. Total here is 8.5. Kansas City a plus 110 home underdog. What do you think?
I personally think Zach Davies sucks, but he doesn't give up much hard contact. He's not at home. He's on the road, so I'd probably be staying away. If I played one Kansas City bat, it's the Moose. The Moose is my dude, so I like him. That's about it. And on the other side is a massive park downgrade. I think Ian Kennedy sucks big, gigantic rhinoceros balls. Like, the massive, most biggest balls you can think of. That's what Ian Kennedy sucks. So he gives up so much power. Eric Thames is a great play. I think Yelich is okay. He just doesn't have the power. Like, I don't know if Yelich. I mean, Yelich can hit it out of here, but probably not. Shaw, Aguilar, but he won't crack the lineup because for some reason we don't play him against righties, which is stupid. And Braun is okay. Don't love this in this park. What's the temperature here? What's the wind?
The wind here, 7 miles per hour blowing in from left, so not a ton. 67 degrees, which is not freezing, which is good for Kansas City. It gets really freaking cold over there sometimes. So nothing great.
Kennedy gives up so much power.
Yeah.
Especially to lefties. Gives up power to righties as well. Thames, man. Thames. He's probably going to go 0 for 5 today, but he's got so much power.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think with the park downgrade and Ian Kennedy's massive home run rate?
I think I might have to look at Kennedy a little bit. I know it sucks, but
he does. I mean, he can strike guys out.
Right. He can do it. This is the matchup to do it. It's the Brewers, and he's in a situation where he's in a huge ballpark. You know, he's got a lot of room. He gives up a ton of fly balls, but if he gives up 2 home runs and strikes out eight guys, like, I'm okay with that. You know, if he gives up 3 home runs and strikes out 8 guys, I'm okay with that because
well, you're not okay with that if he has 2 or 3 guys on base every time you give him up those home runs.
Of course not. But that's not really Kennedy's MO. Kennedy's MO is home run. Either everybody's hitting home runs off him because he has fly balls, or he's striking guys out. You know, he doesn't really walk too many dudes. So,
what's his price there?
He's 7.2.
7.9. I would pitch Kennedy over Davies.
Yes.
Because I know Kennedy can strike dudes out.
Yes.
Davies is just garbage to me. I think the guy sucks.
Yeah, I think he sucks too. I think he sucks, and on top of that, the Royals, as bad as they are, they really don't strike out a ton. That's one thing that they still don't do. They still don't strike out a lot. But yeah, I think Kennedy might be in play. Don't get me wrong. Like, if I end up playing Kennedy, you better believe I'll have me some Brewer stacks without a doubt. Like there's no way I'm playing Kennedy without hedging. But I'm just saying, if this was in Milwaukee, forget about it. I'm all over the Brewers' bats because the game's in Kansas City. You know what I'm saying?
All of them.
All of them.
But Travis Shaw has woken up.
Yeah, he's doing.
Like, look at this, man. Listen to this. Listen to this. This is what I love to see. Like, this is what I gravitate to. Listen to these walks. His last games, all of them back to back. 2 walks, 1 walk, 3 walks, 2 walks, 1 walk. What that tells me is this dude is seeing the ball. When a dude is seeing the ball, that's when he starts going deep. And he has 2 home runs in his last 3 games. I love when I see guys seeing the baseball and walking. This guy, he's gonna be hitting home runs right now. Like, that is happening. So man, I like Shaw. Just tell me you're playing Kennedy, play you some Shaw.
There you go. I like that call. We got no arguments there. I agree. He's been hot. He's seeing the ball well for sure. Let's move it on over to everybody's favorite, the Coors game. Eddie Lauer, lefty from the San Diego Padres, visiting Kyle Freeland, the lefty from the Colorado Rockies. 44 degrees, going to be a little chilly here. 6 mile per hour winds blowing in, but who gives a damn because it is Coors Field. What do you got? No line because I guess this Lauer kid they don't know anything about yet, so he'll be out tomorrow.
Has this guy even thrown a pitch in the major leagues? Or
let's see if I can even find this dude's stats. Eric.
I don't think he's thrown. I don't think he's thrown a pitch in the major leagues.
I can see he was born in 1995. Fangraphs has him in the minor league players section, so that's not typically a good sign as far as like if he's played in the majors or not. But
Wonderful. Fantastic. Awesome.
Yep. AAA. Okay, so
awesome.
Get this. So it looks like he in 2016 was his professional debut. And just in professional baseball. He was in single A. 2017 he was in A+, then he got promoted to AA. In this season, 2018, he's had 3 starts for the Padres in AAA. I will say that throughout his minor league career, his K upside, like he's got a high K per 9. Obviously, we're talking about the minor leagues here. And in a small sample at that. But, yeah, this is going to be his major league debut. And he hasn't had very much time in the minors. And
has he given up home runs in the minors?
Let's see. No, that's one thing he hasn't done. It looks like no. That's his home run per 9 in all of 2017. He had a .98 in AA and a .53 in single A. We're talking 12 starts in single A.
Do you know where he's playing? Do you know where their AAA team plays?
No.
Or you don't know this?
No.
I mean, I got to look into that. Like, say, because they do have some teams in Colorado. They got some teams over there in Arizona.
Yeah, I think.
Like, what if he plays?
It might be like El Paso. I don't know which one it is because they have El Paso too, which is another. It's like that's just like Arizona. They're in the mountains there. They have some elevation.
That might be where San Diego's minor league team is. But yeah, I want to look at that. Like, say I look at that and he's been pitching in Colorado. Like, that's where he's been pitching in the minor leagues. Then if he's not giving up runs there, then what's his price on DK? He's 5.5 on FanDuel.
What's this mother sucker's name again?
Freeland is only 5.7. Eric Lauer. Like, Freeland is only 200 more, and like, he's actually pitched.
It's 4.8.
What is Freeland?
6.2.
Oh, like that's a big price discrepancy. On FanDuel, Freeland is 200 more than this kid.
That's weird. That's just weird.
It's Coors Field.
Yeah.
Can you stack it up? You better believe it. If you stacked Colorado today, I mean, yeah, I think Arenado hit one out. I think Story hit one out, but they have to do that for them to pay off.
Yeah.
The rest of them guys, I don't think paid off for you. So, I mean, I did play Dahl. I played him because he was so cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if FanDuel got something right today. Oh my God! Congratulations, FanDuel. You got David Dahl in the player pool. Congratulations. I'm gonna be looking into this kid because I might want to pitch him.
Who? Eric Lauer? Lauer?
Yep. You bet your ass.
Hey man, Rockies do strike out. It's tough though. It's tough though. I gotta look and see what he throws. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta see what he throws.
Yeah, we gotta look.
If this kid's trying to throw curveballs, that ain't happening here, man. You know what I'm saying?
No,
that ain't happening here. If he's got a fastball.
No, hold on. Hold on now. What's my kid over here? The Lucianos.
Lucchese.
Yes, I love that kid.
That dude is the shit. I love that kid, man. That kid is great.
No, I do too. I loved him from day one.
Yeah, I've been playing him since his first start.
I will say, when he was going into Colorado, I was like, he is going to get killed. He has 2 pitches. He has a fastball and he has a curveball. The curveball's not going to work. He is going to get slaughtered. And he went out and absolutely dominated Colorado. What I will tell you is this Lauer, whatever the hell his name is, he's going to be super, super duper low owned. And if he goes out and dominates this lineup, he can take you to the top of tournaments.
Yeah.
That is a fact.
Yeah. You know,
but on FanDuel, I'd probably rather pitch Freeland because he's only 200 more, and I know he's actually pitched Major League Baseball.
All right. You know what sucks is Hunter Renfroe's on the DL right now. That's what sucks.
I know. I almost cried when I seen that.
Yeah, man.
Almost shed a tear.
I'm not playing Freeland. This is not worth the risk to me. But Lauer at 4.8. Like, I played Caleb Smith against the Brewers for the exact same reason. He's 4.8. Minor league numbers show me he has K upside. I got to dig in first. But we know the Rockies and the Padres will both be popular. So we know there's a little bit of leverage. He's only 4.8. so I can play whatever bats I want. The problem is, do I need it on this slate? If there's bats that I think I need that are expensive, I'll look there. But right now, I haven't really seen a ton of bats that I think I need because I think the bats on DraftKings should be looking to play is probably the Rockies. So it's like, it's going to be a matter of if I need to or not because we already had a couple other options that I'd rather play. We got another one. Dylan Peters, Cash. Talk to me about these Dodgers here. Dylan Peters, the lefty from the Miami Marlins. This guy has been horrible, Dylan Peters. He's a lefty, though. He is a lefty, though. Visiting Kenta Maeda of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Patio Joe's Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers are minus 265 favorites, and the total here is 7.5. What do you got?
Hold on. Dodgers. Let me look. I want to look at this kid. This is what I got to look at real quick.
Who, Dylan Peters?
Maeda is one for the Dodgers, correct?
Yeah, Maeda.
I hate playing this kid. That's why I didn't want to pitch this rookie today because pitching up pitches. It's stupid. I hate the manager there. What's his freaking name? I hate that guy.
I literally said his name earlier. Dave Roberts.
Yeah, that guy. I love him because he was on my Red Sox and was on the championship team, but he always pinch hits for everybody and takes his pitcher out after 60 pitches and dumb shit. He did let Kenta Maeda go last inning. Last game, I think he pitched over 100.
Yeah, man, I was cursing the dude on Twitter. I was like, Maeda, you piece of your dog shit. I'll never play you again. I hate you. And then because he gave up 4 runs, but then he came back with 10 Ks and he went 5 2/3 and he did okay. And I was like, all right, we're cool again. We're good, bro. You came
through, against the Padres.
We're even, yeah.
This Peters kid is not. His K rate to lefties is really low.
He sucks, man. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. He's actually had a couple decent games.
He's better against righties than he is lefties.
He's had a couple decent games, like against the Cubs. He went 6 innings. He got a 16.7 on DraftKings, which if at 4.9, you're thrilled with that. But he only had 2 strikeouts. Philly, 3 strikeouts. Pittsburgh, 3 strikeouts. Milwaukee, 4 strikeouts. So this guy does not have very much. Like, he is not a strikeout guy. But he's playing the Dodgers. The Dodgers, the Dodgers, they are that bad against lefties. Aside from CK and Barnes right now, they are just that bad against lefties.
Hopefully Barnes plays again today. Let me see if she's been priced again. That was good. No, he's not been priced. Oh no, he's almost been priced 2-1. He's only 3K on DK,
which is still cheap. I played him today at 3K, and he did work for me. Enough. He didn't cash. He did enough for me, I should say. I don't want to brag about something I shouldn't be bragging about.
This dude, I don't think this dude is. I see 0 home runs to lefties over the last 2 years. So his ISO to lefties over the last 2 years is .068. That's never good. But I like Bellinger. Bellinger does have power to lefties. Barnes is probably my favorite bat of the game. And then it would be Kemp. Then it would be Bellinger. Then it would be Kike, and then Chris Taylor. Yeah, that's it. I don't want no other Dodger. I just lifted 5, I think. They're okay. And on the other side, you know who it is. It's the guy that's everyday play, Justin Bour. Other than that, I don't want Real Muto. I don't want no Marlin except Bour. That's it.
Bour the whore. Yeah, I like Maeda. How much? I don't know. Like you said, there's a lot of risk there. Marlins have been pesky, but he seems so far to be one of the safer options, at least on a first look, when you consider his price, which is only 9.3. A lot of the other guys that we thought were a little more safe are a lot more expensive. So we are getting a little bit of a discount. And please, man, I played the Dodgers today, and they did not do well. I had other stacks that did fine, so I was okay, but they were not one of them. Now listen, I played Kike and fucking Barnes and Cash today, and they came through for me. But it was literally, those are the only guys that did well for the Dodgers, aside from the pitcher. So Dylan Peters, I mean, if they can't hit this guy, If they can't hit Dylan Peters, then they will. I'm convinced I will never ever take them against a lefty. I will never do it. If they can't hit Dylan Peters, I will never take them again against the lefties. If Matt Kemp, I'm not even expecting like Seager and Bellinger and Puig and those guys to do it. If Chris Taylor, Matt Kemp, Austin Barnes, and Kike can't hit this lefty, then I will never take the Dodgers again against the lefty. This guy sucks. Dylan Peters. He sucks. His hard contact rate's in the 40s. Soft contact rate is like 10. This guy's not good. But neither are the Dodgers against lefties. So Joey might be on the White Stream tomorrow. We're not positive. He might be. So if he is, I'm going to be listening very closely to hear what Mr. Patio Joe thinks about his Dodgers against Dylan Peters.
I personally hate to play Kike because I know that he's a dude that can have 2 at-bats and then be pinch hit for. Yeah, that's why I hate that dude. Yeah. Like, I hate him. The only guys that are untouchable on the lineup that he will not pinch hit for is Chris Taylor, Bellinger, and Seager. Mm-hmm. Other than that, everybody's fair game. He will pinch hit for anybody. He will go out and pull his starter after 4 innings. Mm-hmm. He just does dumb shit all the time.
Yeah, dumb shit all the time. It's true. True story.
And I've done flipped the script. Like, I done changed my mind. I mean, I know I said this earlier. I would not do this, but I think I'm gonna be going to Tampa Bay today. Last time I fell in love with them. They did work.
They did. They've been heating up, man. Like, I know, like people, people won't play them still, but they've been heating up a little bit.
I just started looking into Cobb, and oh my god,
he's been bad.
Guys, yeah,
he's been really, really bad. He's been really, really bad. He's like the guy that started the Tigers' hot streak. Like, he made the Tigers.
I was trying to prep for your little top 3 stack thing.
You know it's coming. We got one more game though. We got one more game.
Oh, we do.
We do.
Let's see. I'm already prepping for prepping for the thing.
You don't even know all the stacks that are out there right now. Tanner Roark of the Washington Nationals visiting Ty Blatch. This is the last game, by the way. The lefty from the San Francisco Giants. That's right. I said Ty Blatch. Total here 7.5. San Francisco a plus 105 home underdog. If this game was in Washington, I'd be all over the Nationals. Want to hear your take though, because the game's in San Francisco, one of the worst hitters parks in the league.
What did Gio and Stanton do today? Can you tell me that?
Stratton did okay. He didn't like crush him like last year, but he did okay. He gave up 2 earned runs, and that they both came, or one of them came kind of late. He got the win. I think he did go 6 innings, 6 2/3, 5 Ks. Gio got his ass kicked. He got his
he did
not that bad, but like kind of like it pissed me off. 5 innings, 4 Ks, 3 earned runs. He was a shit show. Me and Paulie got on him late. I don't know what happened. We were on Carrasco, we were on him, and like we were on Stratton, and all of a sudden somehow we talked ourselves into playing more Gio. But luckily I didn't go over the top. I still played a lot of Cole and Carrasco, but I don't know what happened there. But anyway.
I didn't play either of them because I just thought they were better cash plays and tournament plays. Because remember after the show last night, I was like, like Stratton, he's been decent, but he doesn't got the K stuff. Like, he's not striking guys out. He did against Arizona because Arizona's been terrible, but I want guys to strike guys out. Did Belt hit another one today?
No, but he did have a good game.
No.
Like an RBI double or something.
I think Belt had I think I saw that he had the most pitches in a plate appearance in modern history a couple days ago.
Wow. That's a good sign.
That tells me, yeah. And he's hitting home runs every day, and he's having a 30 pitch at bat. I don't know how many pitches it was, but said the most pitches in modern day baseball that is seen in one at bat. That means he's seeing the ball, he's fouling them all off. He's not getting contact, but he's fouling them off. It means he's seeing it. But I don't know. Rourke is an option because he's one of the best pitchers on this slate. I mean, that's not saying much.
Yeah, true. I think you're right.
So,
I mean, like just putting it out there, the Giants are actually 5th in the league right now in strikeout percentage to righties, 25.8%. 5th in the league right now, the Giants.
And they strike out a lot of lefties too. Both sides of the plate, they're striking out.
Yeah.
So I think Rourke is a good play. Am I going to go there? I'm not sure. I think he should be popular. If he's not going to be popular, I would definitely go there because he's one of the best pitchers on the slate, which is not saying much, like I just said. It's a massive part, but I am scared of Belt. Panic, maybe. More Belt for me. Like, Belt actually has some ISO there. Panic is not really. But I told you I got to look into this kid more. Mac freaking Williamson changed up the swing. Anytime a guy changes up the swing, he's just coming out with power. I have major interests. I want to jump on before everybody else jumps on. But probably they're coming because I think it's 2 days in a row a home run. But I say that I've got Mitch Haniger 4 days in a row a home run every single day, and he's barely owned. So in this park, he won't be owned. But I like Belt. Probably that's it. And on the other side, you could stack them up. It's not the greatest park, but I think block is garbage. Zimmerman looks good to me, even though he's been really bad. It just sucks that Rendon not in the lineup. Like, that really turns me off to them. Please, where you at? Where is he at? I need him back. My second baseman. Can't think of his name right now.
Murphy?
Yes, that guy. Please come back. I need him.
Murph the Smurf.
So you want to stack Washington here? You just said you want them at their home, but
I would say I would prefer
in this park.
In this park, not so much. I'll take. I don't mind some guys. Like, I'll take a chance on Howie Kendrick. You know, maybe some one-offs, but Zimmerman. You know, but like, yeah, I'm not going to take too much. It's just the ballpark is just terrible. It's just, if anything, I think my favorite play from this game is probably Rourke, and I never play Rourke, but the Giants have pushed me there, in the slate, and the weather.
What about Michael Taylor? Is okay.
Yeah,
like, okay. He has the power to hit it out of here. See, Kendrick, like, he could probably go get you 3 or 4 hits, but I don't think he has the power to get it out of this park. I don't know. It's tough. I hate this ballpark. But the one thing that's good about it, it's so big that, like, some balls are hits here with not hits in other places just because it's so huge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't really love anything. I think my favorite play from this spot is Tanner Rourke. All right, it's going to do it for the game by game. Now, Cash, maybe trying to get the head start on that prep. Now is the time. But before we do stacks, we're going to do top 3 pitchers. Top 3 pitchers, top 3 stacks, and then we'll play some Dong Watch and get up out of here. Before we do that, though, I want to remind everybody, if you haven't already checked us out at wisestake.com, I don't know what you're waiting for. Get over there, check it out. Join the nation. Start learning. Start winning. All sports. We cover everything going on right now. But if it's just baseball that you want to start off with some baseball, $2.50 gets you in for the day. That's articles. That is Wisestream, which is a live stream before lock. That is cheat sheet. That is projections. That's really, really cool thing we have now. We now have projections. I use them personally. My projections, the Wisestake projections, we actually have them up on the site. You can download them and upload them onto an optimizer of your choice, Fantasy Cruncher, Roto Grinders, whatever it is that you want to use as an optimizer. You can upload our projections and put the Wisestake flavor on your lineups. Again, they're monitored by us, tweaked by me personally throughout the day, based off research, based off news. Come check them out. Like I said, $2.50 gets you access for one day. And that's addition to the articles, the cheat sheet, the Wise stream, which is a live stream, and of course the chat, which is one of the best features. You talk it up with the other Wisestake Nation members, tearing it up in the chat, going over some strategy and all that good stuff. We have a bunch of cool strategy stuff up there too. So come rock with us. $2.50. That's it. Come try it. MLB access. MLB only. Come rock with us. We're winning. You want to win? Come join me. Winners.
Today was good.
Today was good. All right, Cash. Now let's do some top 3s. Top 3 pitchers. Who you got?
Faria, Roark, and I will say Triggs.
I will go with Rourke. I'll go with Maeda. And then I'll go with Vince Velasquez. Ugh. Ooh, that felt dirty. All right, top 3 stacks. I'm going to have to do a lot of research tomorrow.
Top 3 stacks.
You know how some slates you don't have to do that much research, you kind of already know? Like, I'm going to do a lot of research on this. This really sucks. It's going to take me a while. He gonna get it though.
Number 1, I will say Tampa Bay Rays. Number 2, I will say the Milwaukee Brewers.
The Brew Crew.
And number 3, I will say the LA Dodgers.
The Doyers. The Doyer. I will go with the Oakland Athletics. I will go with the Los Angeles Dodgers as well. And the third team is kind of whack. Yeah, I guess I'd have to go with your Rays, man, against Cobb. For sure, your Rays against Cobb. Absolutely. Cobb's been ass. Yeah, as long as that game plays. Yeah. Good call. All right, Dong Watch, man. Infield, outfield, utility. You go first.
Shaw.
Oh, damn. That's a good one. I didn't see that coming. I'll go with Chris Taylor.
JD Martinez.
JD, I'll go Chris Davis with a K. Crush Davis. The true Crush Davis.
That's right. The one and only.
The one and only.
CJ Cron.
Ooh, I like it. Man, I like it. I'll go with Joey Gallo. I had to take an infielder. I really wanted to say Rhys Hoskins, but I already took 2 outfielders.
I really wanted to say Smoke.
There you go. We got to throw an extra one in each. I like that. We'll count them. All right. If you're watching on YouTube, please click that thumbs up, that like button, subscribe to the channel. Get notified whenever we put something out. It really helps us out. Supports the Wise Take Nation. If you are listening on Podbean or iTunes, give us a 5-star reviews. Those really help us out as well. If you're watching on Twitch, do the Twitch thing. Give us a like. Tell your friends about us. Get the other Twitchers, the Twitchies, to come check us out. And if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter, please retweet or like or share or do whatever it is you got to do. It's a movement. Be a part of it. Come help us out. Obviously some of y'all, don't have the time to come be a part of the nation. The least you can do is support us if you like these shows, if you like these free shows, by pushing us and telling your friends, telling your family, anybody who plays DFS. Let them know what the Wise Take Nation is all about. Let them know what we do. And hook us up, man. Hook us up. Cash, anything in closing?
No. F course.
Knew you was going to say F something. It's always F something with you. Knew that was coming. So, for CashinDFS, for myself, the entire Wise Take Nation, as always, good luck.
Yeah.